Welcome to this body scan practice where we will practice sitting with discomfort. I welcome you to settle in whatever position is most comfortable for you, whether that is seated, lying down, or standing, whatever feels best in this moment. So take a moment to get into your preferred position, remembering that there is no correct position. Whatever is most comfortable for you right now. Maybe you sat a lot today, so it might feel good to lay down or stand up. Or maybe you were standing a lot today, and it might feel good to you to sit or lie down. Finding whatever position works best for you. Settling in to that position. Today, we are going to do a body scan practice and explore sitting with discomfort. Discomfort is a part of our everyday lives. Although we can try to avoid it, we cannot hide from it forever. So we must learn to sit with it. Throughout this practice, we will tune in to an area of the body that is calling out to you. We will notice an area, try to build space around that area, and even visualize breathing into that area. As with all mindfulness practices, we are not labeling or judging anything as good or bad. We are simply noticing, as though we are taking an outside view of ourselves. I invite you to consider closing your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. If you do not wish to close your eyes, perhaps you would like to soften your gaze or choose something around you to settle your gaze on. To settle into our practice, we are going to start by taking 3 deep breaths together and maybe trying to have our exhale be longer than our inhale. So let's start. Breathe in and out. And in through your nose and out. And one last time in and out. Letting your breathing return to its normal rate, making any movements you need to get comfortable in this position. And now we are going to scan through our body. I invite you to bring your attention to the top of your head. What do you notice about the top of your head? What sensations are you feeling in that area? When you're ready, traveling down to your forehead, perhaps you notice tension in your forehead. Maybe you would like to consider breathing relaxation into that area. And when you're ready, you can travel down to your eyes, What sensations do you notice around your eye area? What are you feeling in that area? When you're ready, traveling down to your cheeks, noticing any sensations in that area. Do you feel the air around you? Do you feel any sensations of warmth or coolness? Now, moving down to your jaw area, do you notice any tension in this area? Maybe thinking about breathing relaxation and ease into the jaw area, or consider gently moving your jaw back and forth to bring some looseness to this area. And when you're ready, moving down to the front of your neck, the sides of your neck, the back of your neck, and down to your shoulder areas, your right shoulder, the left shoulder, down both of the arms to the elbows, down to the forearms, your wrists, your hands, noticing any feelings on the tops of the hands, the palms of the hands, the thumb, second fingers, third fingers, fourth fingers, and fifth fingers, noticing any sensation in the entire hand, bringing a curiosity to the feelings in your hands. And when you're ready, bringing your awareness to your chest area. What are you feeling in this area? Maybe you feel your breath coming into your chest. And when you're ready, choosing to move down to your abdomen, noticing any sensations, perhaps your breath expanding in this area. And if you choose to move to your hip area, maybe you feel a connection to whatever is holding you, whether it is your seat, the floor, a bed, whatever is anchoring you. Exploring whatever sensations you feel in this area. And you might choose to move to the tops of your thighs, the backs of your thighs, the front of your knees, the back of your knees, feeling whatever sensations you have in the knee area, remembering that we are not judging any of these feelings or sensations. We are just noticing and being curious. When you're ready, moving down to your calves, your shins, traveling down to your ankles, your feet, the tops of your feet, your heels. Maybe you notice where your feet make contact with the ground, or you notice the feeling of your shoes or your socks, feeling the arches of your feet, your toes, and when you're ready, feeling both of your feet. Now, if you would like, I invite you to scan your entire body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, taking a moment to scan through each part of your body and notice anything you may be feeling in each part. Now, if it feels okay, I invite you to tune into a part of your body that is calling out to you. Once you've found a part of your body that is calling out to you, look at that area closely. Can you give that area of your body a color? Does it maybe have a texture? Perhaps it is spiky or bumpy or thorny. Does it have a temperature? Is it fiery or cold or frozen? What sensations do you have in that area? Sitting with that area and staying with that feeling, can you build space around that area? Maybe you can take some deep breaths and visualize your breath going into that area. Can you expand the space around this area and give it a bigger place to be in? Let's take some breaths together to try to expand that space. Breathing in through your nose and out. And again, if it feels good, in through the nose and out. And again, in through the nose and out. And If it feels good and comfortable, I invite you to take some breaths on your own and visualizing yourself expanding that space. If your mind has wandered, which it does, that's what our minds are made to do, just gently calling it back to the breath, trying to expand the space around the area of your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Continuing to take those breaths. And again, checking in on your mind. If it's wandered, not judging, just gently bringing it back to the breath. Now I invite you to take another breath and slowly return back to that part of the body that you had chosen to focus on or sit with. What is that area like now? Is it the same color? Is it the same feelings? Are there the same sensations in that area? What happened when you returned back to the area? Is it possible to expand the space around this area even more? Can you take some more deep breaths into this area? What happens to this part of the body when we stay with it? Do the sensations change? How can we put space around this part of the body and just let it be? Let it be the way that it is. How can we approach this area differently? Thinking again about that part of the body, what does it feel like now? How has it changed from the beginning of your practice? Feelings of discomfort are a part of the human experience. Noticing them and building space around them may help us to view them through a different lens. You can scan your body in any place at any time of day with or without a recording or a person to guide you. When you notice a feeling of discomfort, whether that feeling is in your body or in your mind, reminding yourself that you can notice it, not judge it or label it, just notice it and use your breath to build space around that area. I thank you for participating in this practice with me. When you are ready, we are going to bring our practice to a close. We will close by taking 3 breaths together. Again, maybe trying to make your exhale longer than your inhale. Breathing in through the nose and out. And in through the nose and out. And one last time, in through the nose and out. And if it feels good, maybe adding some movement to your arms or your legs, incorporating a stretch if it feels right. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. And again, I thank you for joining me in this practice.